nothing I can do about that, so.
Jake, so just FYI, you're out of the camera.
Hawaiian Hotel, yeah.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Yeah, you're in the camera there. So the, from the Band-Aids over is in the shot. So maybe I'll move this.
You- Do you want to try to move it to the back? Or maybe over there? I don't know. It just seems a very limiting.
However you guys want to do it. I mean, we can, well, I was hoping that we would do the same angle that we're going to do on the day of the show, just to get used to.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Again, if you have a lot of people, having that can block a whole lot of people's view.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll talk about that later, like maybe how I can set it up in the back,
Okay.
because I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it. I guess I have to put it on a table or something, so it's above people's heads.
Because weren't we lined up here beyond in our grocery scene?
Well, we can scoot it over just a little.
All right. Okay.
All right, guys.
We can ask bad idea guy. We could get a cherry picker, take the roof off, and just have the cherry picker come in and mount the camera to that. That seems.
That would be perfect.
Thank you, bad idea guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna be asking the audience, hey everyone, okay, for our first scene, we're doing the press conference scene, and what we need is a tagline or a slogan. So what do you think, tagline or slogan?
Tagline.
Tagline, but, okay, so what name a tag?
Slogan.
What kind of, give me a slogan. We need a slogan.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Buy American.
Buy American, sure.
Buy American, okay, so we got Buy American.
Okay.
Maybe you can give me like a thumbs up if that's
Sure.
good. I mean, obviously that one's.
Yes.
Okay, so in this scene, I'm playing the researcher who's reporting on a lot of environmental damage, and we have reporters here who are going to be asking me questions.
Where's our cards?
Okay. You guys will have these ahead of time, so just pick a couple and you can ask, and make sure you're standing probably over here.
Oh, we're sitting? We're
You're
sitting.
standing.
Yeah.
So close to each
Thank you everyone for being here today. I'm a researcher and I have been researching environmental information. I have some pretty shocking statistics to report today, and I want to thank the press for being here as well. And I'm ready for my first question. Press?
Wow, Stephanie.
Hi, my name is Lisa from Sustainable Times. So there is a 5-cent fee on plastic bags in Howard County. How much money was brought in because of these fees over 3 years?
$2 million was brought in over the last 3 years because of plastic bags at checkout, and that amounts to 50 million plastic bags being given out in Howard County. That's in spite of the 5 cents fee, and we are highly recommending that people bring their reusables, and hopefully the county will pass a bag ban like many other counties have passed and other states have passed, which they've done successfully. Okay, next question. Caroline.
Yes, hi, Caroline from Greenwashing Today. Is it true that Howard County's landfills are full?
Yes, Howard County's landfills have been full for a long time now, and they are just sending their trash to Virginia.
That was aired in here, right?
And all I have to ask is, when Virginia says they're not going to accept our trash, who's going to take our trash? If we ask Pennsylvania and they say no, where is Howard County's trash going to go? We need to really be conscientious to stop creating trash in the first place by using reusables and refusing whatever we possibly can. Okay, next question. Okay, Jerry. Okay.
Hey, it's Jake from Star Trek Times, and why aren't you using the USS Enterprise to beam up all this plastic into outer space? Problem solved.
Okay, I understand that in that world, that's what you would do for the problem. But we're in Howard County, 2025. We don't have those kind of resources. I wish we had those kind of resources.
Star Trek has been around since the 60s.
That is true. They have, and we will very seriously consider your request. And I know you're very eager to come to these press conferences. Yes, okay, all right, next question.
Stephanie.
Caroline?
Yes. Thank you. New England Journal of Medicine reported a shocking study about plastic. What did they discover?
They discovered that people had plastic in their arteries and it made them 450% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke. They consider the risk of plastic similar to that of asbestos and smoking. So by using plastic cutting boards, by having our hot foods and beverages exposed to plastic, then the plastic is getting in our bodies. So we need to keep food away from hot food away from plastic or beverages, cold food and beverages away from plastic. The toys that kids are picking up, it degrades and the plastic dust gets in their mouth, so we need to be really changing the material so that we can protect ourselves from the harms of plastic. Okay, next question. Whoa. Okay, Matt.
John Smith from Honky Times. How many trees does the toilet paper industry wipe out a day worldwide? And
Okay.
remember, buy American.
Very funny. Okay, Matt. The toilet paper industry wipes out 26,000 trees per day. There are choices in that area, including bidets, and there's also bamboo toilet paper, and also don't overuse. We don't need tons and tons and tons of toilet paper every time. We just have to really reduce as much as possible and recognize these are trees being cut down for this, and we have options.
Bidet doesn't sound like an American word.
There's American bidets, and they're made right in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, one more question. Are there any other questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Norman from Gossip Times. We have heard that you are kind of taking a little something under the table to promote these products of yours. How true is that?
That is a very inappropriate question. And we're at a press conference here, and we are looking for questions about the environment, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you getting kickback, Stephanie? Is that true?
End scene. Okay, nice job.
That was different. I thought you were going to ask her about dating a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
It's good to mix it up. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that.
I just say.
because I can see the hamsters too. It's like, you didn't do this last time, why was he saying this time?
Perfect. Okay, our next scene is going to be our tiny habit scene. Who is an unusual, or who's a person, a guest that we're not expecting, that might come into this meeting? It could be a celebrity, or it could be anyone else. Anyone? Celebrity?
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger?
Sure. Well,
Mick Jagger. And what's something maybe a little wacky that people might do when they celebrate? Any ideas? Something you might do when you celebrate that might be kind of silly? Maybe not you, but maybe somebody else. Because of course you wouldn't do something like that, but like, one of those weird
Take
people.
off their clothes and run through the streets.
Take off their clothes and run through the streets. Okay, we'll go for that.
Let's just stay away from naked things.
Okay, let's do something other than naked.
Plie. How about plie?
A plie? Like this?
A ballet movie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, a plie and Mick Jagger.
There you go.
Okay, so we are in a tiny house setting where the clients are going to be sitting in chairs and the coach is going to be standing here. Do you want to get closer? Should we get closer? I think this is good. Okay.
You want to try the one you sent me? No, I'll have to get out of this. This is where I make a dramatic entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Sure. motivational speaker. And I want to get you guys pumped up about your tiny habits, all right?
Right.
BJ Fogg wrote a book, Tiny Habits. He's been doing 30 years worth of research on it. He's a Stanford researcher, and he's found that just by starting tiny with an anchor habit, something that you're already doing, like getting out of bed, getting in the car, something that is like a clear-cut prompt, that's your A. Your B is your behavior, a tiny, tiny behavior to get you started. God bless you. And celebration, something that you do that makes you feel good, because feeling good is what really solidifies the habit. Okay, so I'm going to start and give you a demonstration. So the demonstration is, the tiny habit is, when I walk out of my house, I grab my water bottle, so I don't need to use those trashy plastic water bottles, and I do a plie. I do a little plie. That's my celebration, and it feels so, 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 so good. Okay, I would love to see somebody else's celebration. Who's it going to be? Caroline? Lisa? Who's it going to be?
All right.
Oh, Lisa, it's you. Okay.
All right. So after I paid the bill at a restaurant, I talked to the manager about sustainable practices like composting or reducing single-use plastics, and then I blow kisses in the air like a movie star. Mwah!
Wonderful. So you're trying to change the system by speaking to those in power who can make those types of changes. That's great, because we all need to think about trying to influence the system and voting for change. Wonderful. Caroline, what about you?
Well, I have a great tiny habit. After I eat, I take those little organic food scraps and I just put them in a pot on my counter. And then I just save them up for about a week and take them outside and throw them in the trash heap. I mean in the hole, in the composting hole. And then after that, I do my compost dance. Wow, that looks amazing.
That must feel great. Can I try that?
Wonderful.
So kind of like this?
Like,
Wow, this was so much fun.
Wait. Don't continue without me, my dearest coach.
Oh my God.
Oh, be
Oh
still.
my goodness.
He's back.
I was delayed by love's urgency.
My. Okay. Well, do you have a tiny habit you'd like to share?
Fine. To prove my devotion, after I see you smile.
So creepy.
Yeah.
It's really creepy.
I'm not sure who is doing.
I
Yeah.
will compliment your brilliance. Because then, this makes me feel like Romeo.
Maybe we should call the authorities.
Okay.
Can we do that? Can we call the authorities?
I will.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Your anchors, right, are tied to the environment. That's good, but maybe if they're always tied to me, that might not be so good. We might want to have a different kind of anchor, like waking up in the morning, your alarm clock going off, or something like that. Instead of me being your anchor.
How about a love kiss through the air?
Well, maybe you might want to do that with your significant other.
You have my heart, yeah. You are my other.
Wow, how do we all feel about this?
Wow, I didn't expect him to say that.
I didn't either, and how,
So the authorities are coming, so I suggest you leave.
They can arrest me for chasing the love of my life.
Okay, well, let's try to focus on the tiny habits.
Okay.
Let's try to focus right now, okay?
I'll just admire your beauty from a distance. Carry on.
Great, I think that they're gonna come soon? Those people are gonna come soon, I hope so too.
Yeah.
It would be great if they did.
Meanwhile,
Oh my God!
a world tour, so just really busy these days.
And
But
how did you know about our tiny habit meeting?
I just came here because it's just a brilliant idea to these tiny habits to help save electricity, to help the environment. I believe in this.
You came all the way from England to Maryland to a tiny habits meeting?
Yes, and I'll share mine because I get no satisfaction without turning out the lights in my brilliant mansion and many rooms, and then the light must be painted black.
Unbelievable! That's amazing!
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And you stay in such great shape. I mean, my God, we are so happy that you're here. I mean, just to see you in the flesh, I thought it was just a myth that you were still alive.
Well, that's just how it is, and I'm always blinded by rainbows.
Not only are you supremely talented, you are brilliant.
And sing.
There you
Very good.
go. Yay!
All right. Next scene is our R scene. We're going to talk about the R's. Everybody's heard of reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Well, we've expanded those R's, giving people more options and helping us with making sustainable decisions. So what I need is something that you would repurpose as a coffee mug. Because we like to repurpose. Repurpose is one of the R's. Because we're going to be talking about coffee. Does anybody think of a item you repurpose as a coffee mug?
A toaster.
A toaster? That sounds like a great one.
Home Depot 5-gallon bucket.
Home Depot 5-gallon bucket. Okay, we'll go with the bucket.
Okay.
Sounds great. All right. Today, we are talking about the R's. And one of the, oh yeah, sure.
Was this the one where I was behind the chair and we enjoyed that? Or is that a different one?
I think that was the sharing one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that was the sharing one.
Was it
Because you were in a chair.
Okay, all
for
right.
this
Sorry.
one. Oh, no issues, no issues. All right, and it's a framework for making decisions. And today we're going to use the R's for a coffee habit. Something that many people do, and it's very versatile, so we can find a lot of ways to reduce, reuse, recycle, and use the expanded R's, starting with rethink, reframe. Thinking outside of the box, reframing things, kind of doing things a little bit differently. So when it comes to your coffee habit, can you rethink or reframe in some way to reduce your eco footprint with your coffee habit? Oh, yes, Lisa.
All right, so when I go to my coffee shop, Starbucks, I bring my pink reusable coffee cup and I get a 10 cents discount. And after purchasing coffee 5 times, I get a reward from Starbucks. So I just feel so fashionable when I go to my coffee shop with my pink cup that I recommend it, yeah.
Okay, so as a fashionista, you are embracing sustainability and fashion, and that's a rethink for you. Because most people, when they go to the coffee shop, we are thinking we're going to use something disposable, but you're using reusable, and that's a
Yes.
rethink for you. Anybody else have an idea for rethink or reframe when it comes to their coffee?
Well, sure. I don't have it. I'm at the coffee shop with friends. We can always do some slight reduction. So I suggest we just ask for the cup, no lid, and go topless.
Great! So you and your friends go topless when you go to a coffee shop.
Go topless.
And if you're drinking in the shop, you don't need the top.
Exactly.
So if you
In
don't
the
have
shop, no top.
in the shop, no
topless.
top. So if you don't have your reusable cup yet, you just get the cup without the top.
Exactly.
Okay, great. And then the next step you'll see is reduce, refuse.